Okay, so today I'm actually going to be talking about the top 5 biggest or top 5 game-changing updates. Some of them aren't too big, but they definitely changed the game a huge amount, and they were pretty big, most of them. So if you do enjoy this, please do like and subscribe, as it does help out a lot. And remember to join my Discord server, links below at discord.gg/amaze, or from the link in the description. Obviously, and you can also drop a follow to me on Twitter. All of that is linked in the description, but yeah, let's get straight into this. Okay, so it's fair to say that Erlc has had so many huge updates over the few years it's been out for. Every update, I'd say they just get better. They keep adding so many new things, so many amazing things, and so many things that just make the game so much more fun and less repetitive, and obviously more detailed and things. So the first one, the first real big kind of, these aren't in order by the way, but the first update that I think really changed the game was the summer update this year. So I think it is the biggest update Erlc have ever had. I definitely think it changed everyone's view on the game, because as you can see, if I go to menu now, there is loads of new roleplay jobs, and there's obviously so many more to come in the future, and they obviously add so much more to the game as well, because it's a new way to get money. So obviously that is really cool, because getting money in this game isn't the easiest thing, I must say. The only real way that you can get a lot of money is by being a criminal, and not everyone wants to do that, and not everyone wants to play on the police team either. So a lot of people do use the civilian jobs, and they obviously are a great way to roleplay. So the summer update was amazing, and we got loads of new extra things as well. So obviously one of the main things down here is the hospital. I still can't believe how nice this looks. It does look really cool. I can't lie, it's so amazing. It's so much better compared to the old one. If you guys remember the old one, it was literally just like a white rectangle. There was nothing interesting about it. Now it's really detailed. It's really cool, and obviously a lot more better role plays can go on. And there's 2 new jobs in there as well. So I think there's a nurse and a doctor, all under the hospital worker civilian job role. So that is really cool. And then the next one that we have was Police Week. So Police Week was a few months ago now. I think it was quite a while ago, but Police Week brought us loads of new stuff to the police team. So I'm just going to join the police team for this one real quick, and I can show you some of the stuff that we got. So we've had all of this stuff for a while, and we've had some gear for a while. I don't know if we got any gear. I think the main updates were really to the cars here. So we got the new SWAT truck. I definitely think that was a cool update. This new SWAT truck is much better than the old one. It's a bit more realistic as well, and you can also stand on the side of this, so with your SWAT uniform on. This looks really cool, and it's really good for roleplay. If you're rolling up to someone's house and you jump off with the guns out and stuff, it's really cool. We also got this Dodge Hellcat Pursuit, if I just get it in the standard police livery here. So as you can see, it looks really cool. This isn't the most realistic, but if you guys don't know, the Hellcat is one of my favorite cars in Erlc, so for it to be on the police team is really cool, and it's quite fast, and it has 4 seats, which huge thing for me, as you guys probably know. But yeah, so we also got a few other things. I'm not going to go through them all, but we got the Dodge Durango as well. And then obviously another major update was a brand new police station. So again, the police station was really old and outdated, but we did get this police station here, and it was actually leaked before it came out, because one of the developers actually left it above, in the sky in the map. So a lot of people saw it, but they did remove it very quickly. But we got quite a good sneak peek of what it would be like. So it was really good that we managed to see that, and obviously now we have it in game. Is absolutely amazing. It is really detailed. There's so many more things you can do in here. There's so many good rooms, interrogation rooms, evidence rooms, like lockers and stuff. There's even a holding cell. I mean, this doesn't look very secure, but still, it's a holding cell if you want to roleplay in it. So yeah, the Police Week was definitely a large update for Erlc. And then next we have the private server packs. So this update was actually quite recent. It was actually just a few weeks ago from when this is being uploaded, and this one isn't the biggest update that they've had, but to me this has literally changed private servers so much. So if I go to listed server, as you can see, loads of these. If I just go to this UK roleplay community one, as I said, this is an amazing server. I did a video on that a few days ago. Make sure you go check it out. But as you can see, they have their own logo here now, and you can do that. You can upload your own logos, and obviously there's so many more server packs here. So upgrade, you've got custom livery, premium settings, roleplay pack, and pro server. You get loads of things for this. The custom livery is a huge update. There are so many new liveries for different counties and stuff now. Only in private servers, obviously not in public servers, but like every private server has a different livery now, which is really cool, and you can really kind of customize it to how you like where your private server is located. So obviously if it's in the UK, then you can have UK police livery. If it's in like Canada, then you can have that, or anywhere where it is, you can make that pretty much for your private server. So that is really cool. And obviously there is loads of other stuff as well for the roleplay, so you can arrest any civilian, tow any car, all that kind of stuff. So that is really cool as well, and it really does change up private servers. So definitely a good update that was. And then the next one is iPad compatibility. So I know this one isn't kind of too relevant anymore, but I know a huge amount of people play on iPad. I know loads of you guys that watch my videos play on iPad. If you do play on iPad, let me know in the comments. That's really cool, and I know a few of my friends do as well, so that's really cool. And iPad, you weren't able to play on iPad for until like a year ago now, I want to say, or maybe half a year ago, a bit more than that probably. But yeah, you weren't able to play on iPad at all, so now that you can play on iPad, I do think that is really cool. I'm just gonna go and join onto the civilian team again. But yeah, so being able to play on iPad obviously brought a lot more players to the game, because a lot more people were obviously able to play it. Sadly, it's not on phone, it's only on iPads and tablets. It's not just on iPad, it is on tablets as well, but it's not on Xbox or phone or anything like that. It is just on iPad and tablets, I believe. So it's really good that we got that. I don't think it will ever come onto phone, if I'm honest. Maybe on Xbox, but they have said before that probably not, because for the amount of people that play on Xbox, it won't really bring them too much, and it does take a huge amount of time to like edit everything to be compatible for Xbox. As you might know, if you play on iPad has a completely different like UI for where things are and how you play the game pretty much. So it's a lot different on iPad, but maybe in the future we could get it for Xbox. But for phone screens, they've said the phone screens are just too small, so they won't really do that. But I think it's really cool that it's on iPads and tablets, and as I said, it brought in a lot of other members. And then finally, this one is a really old update, but I personally remember when this came out. So this is the house update. So believe it or not, if any of you are kind of new to the game or started playing it in the last kind of year or two, then houses were never a thing in Erlc before. So we had them in the game, but you couldn't buy one, you couldn't enter them, you couldn't do anything with them, you couldn't even rob them. So to be able to actually enter them now is really cool. So hopefully we'll get a house update in the future. I did make a video on that a few weeks ago, because the houses now are really outdated. If I just buy this one here, as you can see, there's about 4 different house types, I think. So if I just buy this one here for 1 hour, yeah, that's fine. And then if I run inside here, as you can see in the top right, we have some options, so we can unlock it, kick players out, or show location, and that obviously shows it on your map when you're not in your house. But yeah, so as you can see, these are really quite old. They're quite kind of blocky. They're not really too great. They are good, they do the job for roleplay, but they definitely could be updated at some point in the future. They are really empty. So yeah, but houses really were a huge game changer. Like pretty much every roleplay I see like on YouTube or something is involving a house, and to even think that houses were never even a thing in the game before, like you could never buy them or go in them or even rob them, because robbing them is a great way to get money. So to think that they weren't even in the game when it was first released is absolutely crazy. So yeah, houses were definitely a huge and cool update. So that is the top 5 game changing or biggest updates in my opinion. If you did enjoy it, please do like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot. Let me know what your favorite update was in the comments, and also let me know what updates you think could come in the future also in the comments. I'll be sure to check them out, and you can also join my Discord server, links below, or using the code discord.gg/amaze. You can also go and follow me on Twitter, and you can also follow me on Roblox and join my Roblox group. And if you want to support me even more, then you can buy my merchandise or my donation in my Roblox group, and you can also buy the new thanks option, which is next to the like button, to donate with real money if you would like, but you don't do that by any means. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.